Last productive college video that you guys are ever gonna get. Let that sink in. It's the fact that I still did a whole assignment in basically 1.5 sittings. Good morning, good people. Have we ever started a video on the car? I don't know, but hi, welcome to a new video. I am currently in my last final seasons ever, and apparently you guys really do enjoy these productive videos where I do my work, talk about what I'm doing, yada 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 yada. And I was like, why not do one last hurrah and this just be kind of my send-off productive. This is like my last productive college video that you guys are ever gonna get. Let that sink in. If you're new here, hi, my name is Aliyah. I am 20 years old and I am graduating college in 9 days. It's currently Wednesday, May 3rd, and it's final season. I'm done with classes. We finish classes, then do finals at my school, at least at UNC Charlotte. I'm here to have my last final session with y'all, and I feel like it just went by so quick. And I'm not that I'm not ready, but it just went by so fast, to the point where it's like I don't know where the time went. So today I got up, I packed my stuff, I just went out the house, and we're at a Starbucks today to get some work done because I cannot work at home right now. My office is a disaster. I also can't work at school because I get distracted and people see me and then I want to chat. So I need to stay off campus for this to be effective. If you watch my Vlogmas, you already know that. But I'm ready to tackle some finals. We're gonna be doing some planning today. I do have some editing that I have to do before anything today, so we're gonna do that and then we're gonna get into the schoolwork. But yeah, this is the last productive college vlog, y'all. Can you believe it? Let's go inside because I already ordered my stuff and I need to go pick it up. Y'all, okay, I'm in the car. I had to cut my session a little bit early. I was only there for like an hour and a half because this man walked over and was like, I like your camera. And I didn't hear him at first. I got my headphones in, I'm bopping, da da da. I only got one clip of me in there. That's how you know it was quick. I had my headphones in, I was bopping, da da da, kiki, blah blah blah. And he just came over and said, oh, I like your camera. I was like, oh, thank you. And then he kind of was scrambling to see what to say and what I would say, because I guess he thought I was gonna continue the conversation. But obviously, if I had my 2 headphones in and my computer open and you see me type it away, because he was in there for at least 5-10 minutes before he said something, what makes you think I'm having a conversation? You know, obviously I'm in the middle of doing something, and if I'm not kiki with somebody else around me, what make you think I'm having a conversation? I was like, oh yeah, thank you. And I went to go back to what I was doing, and he was kind of standing over my shoulder, so I had to turn around and keep doing that. He was like, you do photography, videography, vlogger? I was like, oh, photography and videography. Because I'm not telling some grown-ass man, because he's old, what I do, with my camera. Why do you care, 1, and 2? Why are you bothering me? Because he wasn't asking me about, inquiries. He just was like, do you have an Instagram I can follow? And I was like, I don't have Instagram. And he was like, yes, you do. I see a notification right there. Mind you, I do not have social media notifications on my phone. So I left because I felt deeply uncomfortable, and I don't want to say violated, but definitely just not comfortable. I hate when stuff like that happens. This is supposed to be a really chill, productive vlog, and of course something like this has to come up. So I've just decided that I'm just gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna go eat lunch with my boyfriend again, even though I already did once this week. I'm definitely gonna get there a little early, so I'm gonna do the rest of the assignment I was working on, because I was literally so close to finishing it. I have 2/3 of it done. And the fact that he came over in the middle when I was finished the second part of it, I was getting so irritated. He ruined it. So now I'm going to get boba. We're gonna be real hydrated today. I'm at my new location. I'm fixing my hair because it feels weird to not have 2 little things in front, so I'm taking them out. One thing about me, I'm gonna have these little stragglies, okay? So I did get my hair done. I mean, if you can't tell by now, my hair's done. For the first time in 6 months? 7 months sounds about right. I don't know why I took such a long break from getting my hair done, considering I love to complain about how much work my hair is when it's really not. But it's about to be that time of year where it's just too hot and I need to be in places in a rush, airport, events. I had to do something with my hair because, first of all, this is my first real time getting goddess braids. If you don't know what goddess braids are, they're just knotless with these little curly pieces of hair in it that just kind of stick out. I've never had them and kept them. One of my friends, Taylor, she tried them on me last summer because she wanted to see how she would do it, and she crocheted the extra curly pieces in, and I hated the way that it felt on my skin because y'all know I don't like hair. So I took the curly pieces out and then just kept the knotless. How the new braider, her name is also Taylor, she actually braided the pieces in, and she used human hair for it, and it feels a lot better compared to the synthetic that we used last year. So if you're interested in finding out who did my hair this time, her name is Taylor, and she is in fact the boyfriend's friend's twin sister that I referenced in my last video. I'm telling you, the ACU is thickening because I just feel like at this point I've been doing so many vlogs that take over the course of like a couple days and like weekly vlogs. It's just like to the point where if you miss one, you're gonna miss a few different key things about the next one, because I keep referring back to things that I said in previous videos really recently, and it's not gonna make sense if you're not caught up. I apologize for that because I've never been one to do that, but I'm getting to that big age and place in my content creation career that I just am, if that makes sense. I'm currently at my next location, sipping on my not so almost empty drink. Also, just a little update. So in my last video, I picked up TheraBreath for the first time forever because I was running out of mouthwash and then I want to get Listerine again. I was like, let me go to Overlabel. And I saw this thing on TikTok and they added hydrogen peroxide to their TheraBreath. Really just a 2-in-1 breath freshener and teeth whitener combo, because my teeth, this is the whitest they've looked in forever. And I forgot how much hydrogen peroxide does for your teeth. I want to try oil pulling, but I don't know. I don't like the taste of coconut, and I'm not trying to have coconut oil in my mouth for 20 minutes if I don't like the taste of coconut. So yeah, I just want to tell y'all that I tried a little TikTok hack with mixing your TheraBreath with hydrogen peroxide and my teeth look really good. I'm gonna wrap up the final that I was doing before. Basically all it is like annotated bibliographies. If you don't know what that is, it's a summary of the article we read. We pick a topic, we pick 3 articles, write a summary, if there's any biases, why I found it interesting, why I picked it. I have to do that 3 times. It's like 6 paragraphs, and I did like 4 of them in less than an hour. So yeah, I've been writing my ass off the past couple days. I also want to start another final, or at least progress in 2 more finals. I have 2 big papers due next week, and I want to start them and hopefully finish them this week because I have one of my mutuals coming to visit, and if I'm seeing her while she's here, baby, I'm not trying to have no obligations and it's gonna like 11:50 and we're out, and I'm like, oh, let me go get in the car so I can finish up this essay real quick. I've done that before. I've done an essay in the Disney line. Like, I've done that before, but I'm not trying to do it, especially with the final. Like, the sooner I do it, the sooner I'm done. I'm not trying to drag it out. I actually have 3 essays because I missed the essay a couple weeks ago because I just couldn't do it because my confidence was shot in writing. I didn't know what to say, and it still is, but it's better than a 0 in the grade book. So we're at that point in the semester, y'all. I don't know. I'm just so over it. I'm ready for the break. Definitely ready to be done and graduated. So I'm gonna go sit outside. We gonna work for a little bit. My boyfriend's gonna come meet me. We're gonna have a little lunch moment, a little midday date, I guess. And yeah, we'll see what we're doing in a little bit.
The taco trucks are oh, they're there.
I think it's another because when I'm AirPods are in, that noise cancellation. We're back at the house. Obviously, you can see my 4 walls. And I'm about to just head upstairs and chill for a second. I've been working for, I would say, 3 hours. Total today, at least 2 hours straight. Time to give myself a little break. This is probably gonna be the most dangerous decision I make today. Like I was saying before I was really cut off, I had to switch cameras. I was saying this is probably gonna be the most dangerous decision that I make all day. One, because one thing about me, when I take a break, that's it. Like, the break is solidifying me being done. And usually when I take a break, instead of just keep going, I be quitting. If I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna tap out early for the day. I don't want that to happen because if I stay ahead, it's hard to fall behind, and I want to get ahead, but I am tired. And even though the assignment I did today wasn't even that big, it's the fact that I still did a whole assignment in basically 1.5 sittings. I'm gonna say 1.5 because I had to leave thanks to people disturbing my academic peace. Also, if you're the girl who met me in Starbucks that you just graduated from UNC, I should have got your name in your Instagram. You seem fun and so sweet. So if you're watching this, please comment your Instagram. I'm really trying to decide how I should play out these next like couple hours, at least the next hour. I could take a break and potentially not get back to work, or I could just continue and keep working my way through my assignments. I kind of want to take a break or a nap. Y'all thinking what I'm thinking? saying welcome back. This is literally the same video for y'all. Anyway, you remember how I was like, yeah, this could go one or two ways. Either I'm gonna take a break and get back into it, or I'm gonna end up not working for the rest of the day. Ding, 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 we had a winner. I did not work for the rest of yesterday. Yep, and I am not ashamed to say it. Quite frankly, I feel like I've been working so hard the past 16 weeks in the semester. One afternoon of not working was not going to kill me, and quite frankly, I did not feel bad about not working, considering I'm still averaging about a final a day. Ideally, I would like to have everything done by tomorrow, but considering the time is already 11:40 because I took my time getting ready, today and tomorrow are gonna be really heavy written. If you're new here or you're just confused or you just might not know this, I am a writing, rhetoric, and digital studies major. I like to explain it as English, communication, a little bit of marketing, and then some can maybe even say research kind of major. I look at writing, I'm able to look at rhetoric and explain it and apply it to modern day things and how they apply, and just tying in older research and different theories and stuff like that into today. And then I also learn how to write effectively, and I also know just how to argue really good. Rhetoric is literally just being able to persuade people. So I'm able to connect old theories to new things that are happening, and I'm just so good at it. I'm very good at persuasion. So that's my major. If you ever need somebody to write something for you, it's literally what I'm majoring in, about to have a degree in. I have a writing heavy based major, writing, rhetoric, and digital studies, words for short. That's how I'm gonna keep referencing it. One of my major final things, like portfolio assignments, written assignments, is actually like a big fat reflection for a class. I love when classes waste my time. I have a class. This is the same class that I complained about last video. We were making a glossary instead of working on our final project, which we were finally introduced on the last day of classes. It's called Composing Across Borders. That class really was just a pain in the ass. She just started grading stuff Tuesday from January. Like, she just started grading work from January, this past Tuesday. It's the day before yesterday. Last day of class. I wish I was lying. Honest to God, I wish I was lying. My problem with self-reflection finals or like portfolios is simply that I personally do not have an impact from classes. I'm so geared in like the American school system to just like master this, get your grade, and you're done. You don't need to learn anything. You don't need to grow personally, none of that. America has a problem, and it's one of them. There's a lot of problems, but one of them is this school system, because anybody who goes to school in America, whether you're elementary, middle, high school, college, grad school, and then some, unless you're in like med school or lawyer school, law school, whatever, okay, then you're learning stuff to apply it. But anything before that, I am a firm believer that like we're just learning how to memorize things and not actually learn them. I have very few classes from college that I feel like I actually learned stuff from. And they're the classes that I chose as electives and they were actually really fun and I was interested in them. But besides that, I feel like one of those classes where I didn't learn shit except I know how to make a deadline is one of these classes that I have to write like a self-reflection paper on. And it's not like any short piece of like work, like it's really not. I think the minimum is around, I would say between 8 to 10 pages. She gave us 5 prompts and she said address all of them with proof using readings from the class. So I have to reread all those and then figure out how to tie these readings and certain things they said in these readings to my personal growth and development in this class. So what if I didn't grow? What if I stayed stagnant? Do I say that? I don't know. I hate when I have a very advanced level class and one of the things we do is like self-reflection. Girl, can you teach me a concept that I can use post undergrad? Like, are you kidding me? Like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm paying too much money to play therapy and self-reflection and daily 5-minute journal in a 4,000 level class. I mean, granted, this is a very easy final, so it's gonna be very time consuming, but it's the principle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I hate when teachers do that because it's like, baby, you could just ask how we're doing. We can have a discussion as a participation grade about how we grew or stayed stagnant or flopped in some areas. But a whole paper, when we were literally supposed to be learning about how we communicate with people who are transnational, all that stuff. I'm not even gonna go into what that means. Just know it's across borders, exactly what it sounds like. And then my other class, real life rhetorics, that is not the name of the class. I think it's rhetorical theory. Rhetorical theory is actually very interesting. My problem with it is that the pieces of content that we read are so big, I cannot conceptualize and wrap my head around it. And it's like 60 pages of something that can be condensed down into like one, and that's my learning style. If it can't be condensed, I am going to struggle because I can retain a lot up here, but not 60 pages of content. Okay, so I have my topic, I actually have my outline. I wanna work on that today because I finally solidified my big main idea. Y'all seem to like when I talk about my assignment, so I'm just gonna quickly explain it and then we're gonna go out for the day. We're going to Starbucks again. I'm gonna get a little snack considering I already made the best coffee on the planet. waiting for somebody to remake it to prove my point valid. So basically, what my final paper is on necropolitics and intersectionality. So if you don't know what necropolitics is, it's basically systems put into place to control bodies that the government doesn't care if they die. I'm really focusing on Black, queer, and trans bodies in this paper, and I'm specifically using an example of Black, queer, and trans men in the AIDS epidemic. Because baby, you 3 for 3. Listen. Listen, it's a whole thing. So that's like my main idea. Necropolitics and intersectionality in the medical field. I'm gonna talk about AIDS. I'm gonna talk about accessibility to medicine and just being taken care of. And it's a whole thing. And then I have little subsections on just like backgrounds of each thing, what intersectionality is. I'm gonna talk about the hierarchy of race, gender, all of that. Like, it's a whole thing, but the outline is done. My professor said it's good. So that's my biggest one. I think the minimum was 8 pages and I'm already at like 3 and I only have 1 section done. So we're slaying. And then I'm gonna be done. And then I also need to edit a quick little video that I've been meaning to do and I just haven't. And then I have some TikToks to edit. And yeah, that's pretty much like the lineup for today. Big fat essays between today and tomorrow. If I don't finish one today, I wanna do half of each today and then wrap them up tomorrow because I'm trying to have a weekend off. I have a family zoo trip this weekend if it doesn't rain and we don't reschedule. And I'm not trying to think of an essay when I could be relaxing at home on my back balcony tanning, reading ballads of songbirds and snakes. You picking up what I'm putting down? Like, yeah, also, let me just say this one more thing and then we're gonna go. I almost had a meltdown on Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday, because I didn't know that we had to RSVP a certain amount of tickets for graduation. I thought they just gave us 8 when we said we were gonna go to the ceremony. So I didn't do that, and I was in my second class, my Zoom class for the day, and I was like, oh my god, like what if I go and then like none of my family can come see my first and last graduation? So I was in shambles. I was stressing, I was calling, I was emailing, and I just want to say my boyfriend is literally one of the best people I've ever met in my life, because I told him, I was like, I don't think I got grad tickets, like I missed the deadline to RSVP for them. And he said this little message I'm gonna put on the screen. I don't know what it is, but just small little gestures like that. It's like, think about it. You didn't have to think about me like that. Like, that is so sweet. But I ended up getting the tickets because apparently it's just a Google form, and they emailed me back like that same afternoon and was like, go ahead, RSVP right here by said day, and I got my tickets. So I almost panicked because I didn't know if I was gonna have anybody that like, not that I cared about, because like my friends are gonna be there graduating with me, or some of them are gonna be there. So that was almost a whole thing and a half. So I just had to collect myself, email it, and then just give it to God. Because the way that if they would have said like, no, like you just missed the deadline, that's just it, I couldn't have done like anything about it, and that just would have been it. And the way that I am so proud of how far I've come when it comes to stress management and situations like that, because all I did was send that email and just hope and pray that they answered us so that I can get those tickets, and I did. I just gave it up to the universe. The universe said, hey, you get your 8 tickets. That's my little rant and ramble. I'm sorry that I've been opening up days like this in the past couple of vlogs where I'm just so chatty in such a good mood, but I need to talk to somebody because I haven't talked that much today, and cashew does not count. I'm gonna enjoy the weather today. I'm gonna get some work done today, hopefully a big lump sum with no interruptions.
Hi y'all. So I just got out the shower, and of course it's like way later because it's nighttime. It's about to be 1 if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Yeah, it's 12:40. And I just got out the shower. When I tell y'all, it has been a rough couple weeks. Not like mentally or emotionally. I'm just gonna talk as I do my skincare. We're taking hyaluronic acid, but it's been a rough couple weeks between school and the pressures of graduating, make sure my grades are up to par. There's always just like house stuff going on, and I feel like it's just so much for one person to take on, especially when you're not used to this type of thing. And then on top of it, I do this for a living, so it's just, I feel like there's always something to do, and there's barely any time to rest or enjoy it. But it seems like the biggest part of my busy equation, is what I like to call it, is school. And the fact that that's about to be done, I'm kind of almost like, well, what am I supposed to do now? A lot of people always ask me, what am I doing like after college? You're looking at it. I feel like I already do content creation full-time because of how much I'm just so into it on a week-to-week basis and how much time I put into it on a week-to-week basis. So I'm just gonna go technically full-time, if you were wondering. Retinol, 2 pumps. Anyway, yeah, it's just, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I feel like this vlog isn't necessarily as productive or fulfilling as I kind of imagined it to be, and I was gonna start beating myself up about it. And then I was like, girl, not every video is going to be top of the top and the last one. Like, that's just not realistically possible. I don't have a team behind me. It's just me, myself, and I film, edit, do everything, plan by myself, and I'm only one person. So I was like, let me talk in this video, because I feel like y'all have just been seeing me like go to the coffee shop, do homework, and then like that's kind of it. So here's me talking. But yeah, I was really gonna beat myself up earlier because I was like, it's been 2 days, you probably don't even have 5 hours of footage. Like, go on, because I'm just so used to that, like, wake up, film as much as you can, and then deal with the repercussions of how much footage you have later and just hope you can get a long video out of it, because that's what y'all want. But sometimes I don't want to go through 12 hours of footage. So I really am thanking myself a little bit here for not doing the absolute most of this video with the different angles and cameras and this whole, y'all know it's a whole production down at Simone Studios. It's always something. Although it's a one-woman project every week, it's a big project every week, especially when I do weekly vlogs. And this isn't me complaining that I hate producing long content, because quite frankly, I think it tells more of a story and allows me to get more personal with y'all. It's just that the frequency in which I've just forced myself to do it is insane. It's like either I'm posting 50 to 75 minute videos every week, and then in between that, I have like less than a minute content on YouTube Shorts. And then my TikTok and Instagram are abandoned because I don't know a middle ground. And with school, it feels like I can only really focus on one social media platform at a time because I'm just so busy. That is coming to an end. I'm very happy to be done. I will say, when I got home today, I really didn't do much. I actually planned the outline for that self-reflection essay I told you I really didn't want to do. I also took the La Roche-Posay Daily Repair Moisturizing Lotion to the face. If you ever want to feel really soft, put anything La Roche on your face, okay? I actually did do the outline. Started it. There's one section that I actually have to go pull out. Well, 2 sections that I actually have to go pull out text. And I might start writing it tonight, but y'all, I am completely exhausted. Like, I don't know what's been up with me, but the past couple days, I've just been like, wake up, assignment, eat, sleep. Wake up, assignment, eat, sleep. And granted, that's what finals is for majority of students, but when I tell y'all, I am absolutely worn out. Absolutely worn out. To the point where I don't even know like what to do sometimes, because it's just like, oh my God, will it ever stop? But I know that I just have to get through this next day or 2 and I'm gonna be good, okay? But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this has not been an easy journey this week specifically. It's been feeling like nothing but overwhelmingness. And I feel like every time I turn around, there's just something to do. Dr. Bronner's chapstick, I feel like every time I turn around, it's just something to do. And because I'm only one person, it feels like the list just keeps getting longer and longer, and I'm barely knocking out what I have to do because the weight of the things that I want to do are so heavy and they're such big projects. But, and this isn't even just counting school, but, and more recently it feels like a lot, and it feels like I'm the only one who's kind of like able to do it. I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I am not good at taking help from people. And if people aren't offering, and it's to the point where I feel like I need help. I thought graduation was honestly gonna be this cute little just exciting 2-week period, like before finals, or like this week of just nothingness before the ceremony. And now that I'm here, it's like this is probably the most jam-packed week of school I've had in forever. It's so stressful. I still haven't taken my grad photos, which isn't really necessary, but considering this is my first and last graduation, I kind of want to document it to a certain extent. The thing with the tickets happened, and then I'm playing catch up with a bunch of work outside of my finals because I wasn't doing so hot. And it's a lot.
Good morning. Hi. It's a new day. It's about 2 days later, not gonna lie to you. I'm currently not feeling the best. My period just started. It's officially my graduation week. It's the Sunday before I graduate college, and I am not done with my finals, and I want to hurry up and finish them. So I'm gonna tackle them today. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not full energy today. I'm in pain. I have on my cute little Victoria's Secret pink sleep set though. I was greeted this morning. My boyfriend made me coffee. As you can see, the ice melted because it took me so long to get up. Tastes really good. I know you're watching this, so thank you. It's literally 11 a.m. I took a shower because showers usually make me feel good, but I don't know. I've been feeling really like low like the past few days. I don't want to say the past few days, but between like today and yesterday, it just seems like I've been like low energy. Like I'm just not on 10 like I am normally majority of the time. And I feel like it's showing because I want to be excited to finish my finals, but at this point right now, I'm just kind of tired of them and I just want to finish them per se. That's what we're gonna do today, and then I'm gonna catch up on one assignment that I missed a few weeks ago. So it's technically 3 papers, but in this one you're gonna see 2, because I think I'm gonna do the other one this upcoming week, because it's backtracking, and I'll backtrack when I'm finished, if that makes sense. So 2 papers, new day, it's a Sunday. I haven't ate because I haven't been hungry, but I'm gonna force myself to eat. I have a bagel, nothing crazy, and then we're gonna get to work. So without further ado, I'm already apologizing that I'm low energy. Even though I'm human, I shouldn't have to apologize for that. I feel like I have to. I'm ready to get this over with. I'm tired. I still haven't figured out my grad picture situation, and it's a whole thing. So maybe y'all will see that in next Sunday's vlog. You probably will. I'm not even uploading today. I was supposed to film today, but this video felt so incomplete because I literally just wanted to finish my finals in this video, and my last ever like video where I'm gonna be doing stuff like this, and I was like, this doesn't feel right to just like throw this together and post it, so I'm not posting today. I know I've been acting a fool with the inconsistency. Y'all come to me every Sunday to find new content, but I've been sucking at that recently, and I'm sorry, but I'm not posting a video if I don't like it, especially if it feels incomplete. It's just weird to me, and I don't like doing it.